I couldn't do it. I couldn't wait until Monday. I couldn't let this box just sit here untouched until Monday, so here we go. We're starting it today. We are not going to finish this today. We are going to take our time, and we are going to read the manual. I haven't even opened the box yet, but I'm looking at the manual. I'm looking at the manual online like I usually do. And the manual itself looks like a user manual for the Atari 2600. It's pretty cool. It's pretty darn cool. Glen Turtle, how are you? Have you built Atari today? We're going to read the manual. We're going to take our time and enjoy this. Unveiled in 1977, the Atari video computer system brought the realistic thrills of the arcade into the home and would go on to become one of the most popular gaming systems in history, with 30 million units sold. This Lego version of the Atari is the iconic 4-switch from 1980. There's like a bunch of serial numbers and whatever. It's full of authentic details and hidden gems that will take you back in time to the halcyon days of classic gaming. Enjoy. Page 3. Have you played Atari today? 50th anniversary of Atari, by the way. 50th. What the heck? Founded in 1972, I was going to say, Atari remains one of the most iconic names in the gaming world, and more than a half a century later, the brand continues to resonate with fans and those looking for the thrill of vintage gaming. Name-checked widely in countless TV shows, movies, and in pop culture, Atari has also become an authentic cultural reference point, reaching far beyond its computer gaming origins. Let me see. I'm going to have to zoom in on this a little bit just to read these words here. What is this? The cartridge system allowed players to immerse themselves in many different games. Unlike many earlier gaming systems that only offered a single integrated game, Atari used a cartridge system that allowed a virtually limitless selection of games. A total of 527 games would be published for the Atari video computer system, and hits such as Asteroids, Ms. Pac-Man, and Pitfall. I think Pitfall was my favorite Atari game. Established it as the must-have gaming system in the late 70s and early 80s. Papa Ed reading you a story. Oh, Ben also has some Atari history to share. Go for it, Ben Palmer. A 1980 Adventure. I gotta admit, I don't know this game at all. The only reason I know the game Adventure is because of Ready Player One. Never heard of it before. Never played it. Doesn't look familiar. Doesn't sound familiar. I did not know Adventure. 1980, in a game that would inspire a whole generation of quest adventures, the Wicked Wizard has stolen your castle's magical chalice, and you must lead your brave knight through terrible dangers to ensure its safe return. 1981, Asteroids. The highly addictive object of this game is to gain the highest score by shooting down waves of asteroids, satellites, and UFOs. Once shot, the asteroids break into smaller, faster pieces that fly off in unpredictable directions. One of our favorite things about asteroids was what we would call flipping the board. And when you'd go up to 99, level 99, it would just flip back to 0 and count all the way up again. And we always called that flipping the board. I don't know why. And we also prided ourselves in that in the upper, I think it was like in the upper left-hand corner near there was a spot you could park your ship, and you could leave it there, and it would never get hit. Atari was the first console manufacturer to allow third-party publishing on their system. The first game ever created by a company other than the console manufacturer was Dragster, and the company to do it was Activision. There you go. Look at that. 1982's Centipede. Oh, I was so bad at Centipede. That was a stressor. Use the wand at the bottom of the screen to destroy as many bugs as you can. Your nemesis is a long and winding centipede that invades each level. To proceed in the game, you must exterminate each segment of the centipede in every level. This 2,500 piece Lego model is a close 1-to-1 representation of the iconic 4-switch Atari. I didn't realize it was a 1-to-1. Look at that. As well as a replica joystick that plugs into the back of the console. It also has 4 functioning switches on the front. 3 cartridges of famous VCS games are included, and each game is represented by a buildable Lego vignette visualizing the gaming experience offered. All the games can be stored in a cool 80s-style cartridge holder when not in use. There was a ride at the amusement park back home called the Centipede. Really, Clint? Oh, wait, no, she lied. It was Caterpillar. Never mind! There were various versions of the Atari, launched between 77 and 92, mostly differentiated by weight, number of switches, or the finish of the console itself. The technology, while impressive in its day, seems inconceivable today. With a limited processor speed of 1.19 megahertz, a total capacity of 128 bytes of onboard RAM, and a game cartridge capacity of only 4 kilobytes? Really? 4 KB? 4 KB is like a Word document that has like 4 dots on it. What the heck? That's insane. The hidden pop-up scene is full of details that'll feel instantly recognizable to anyone who grew up playing video games in the 80s. Raise your hand if that's you. From the design team, as an avid fan of classic console gaming and as a proud owner of an original Atari video computer system, working on this project in time for Atari's 50th anniversary was a dream come true. Once we decided on the overall scale and features of the model, it was all about getting the little details just right, designing switches that can be toggled up and down, building a joystick that both looks and feels like the original, and creating a brick-built version of the classic wood grain for the front of the console. Of course, we couldn't recreate the actual games themselves, but we decided to include 3 buildable vignettes to bring fans closer to the gameplay experience of these classic games. Thanks, Chris McVeigh. And then there's a picture of him sitting on the floor, pretending like he's playing this Atari. All right. That's all the reading. Let's open the box. It's huge, by the way. This box is massive. All right, where are my skizzers? The Atari Game Over documentary was really well done. Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed that. Alrighty. Alright. I skipped past the part that had like the explanation of all the bags and stuff because I didn't want to see how many bags there were. A little frightened. Okay, this is just a bag of goodies. Bonus goodies, if you will. And you will. Got a bag 9, a bag 8. Two and 3. Oh, here's the instruction manual, by the way. Oh, and it's got the stickers inside, so I will have to open it. Not that I'm one of those guys that doesn't open anything. I open everything. Sorry, Funko Pop, but you will be opened and taken out of your packaging and then displayed. I'm not going to leave everything in the box like some kind of crazy Barbie collector. Sorry. They got some stickers, and then this is the manual. As you can see, looks a lot like just an old school Atari manual. And then we've got some stickers of it. These are going to go on the cartridges themselves. And if you look at the stickers closely, you can see that they kind of recreate the actual game cartridge, but at the same time they also have it Legoized. You can kind of see it there. There you go. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Ben Palmer, did you have an Atari? Can it plug into the console? The cartridges, I believe they can plug into the console, and the joystick will also plug into the back of the console. Lem got your Steam Deck email. Sweet. What does that mean? Does that mean that yours is on the way? I'm not even sure what that means when you get a Steam Deck email. Because you already ordered it, right? But either way, congratulations, man. I clicked the link so fast. Oh, is it like a thing of it's on sale now? And click here to order it? Oh, you can complete your order. I didn't realize you couldn't complete your order already. I just thought you were waiting on for it to ship. What the heck? I did have an Atari. I was 4 at the time in 79 when we got it. Cheaper and duty-free from the base exchange. Oh, nice! It's an email that says Steam Deck. Some people dig it, but I prefer full sentences, says Limsey. I know, right? You would think they would give you more information. This light is awfully bright, but I guess we need it. Today, due to illness, Solnix could not appear in the show, but playing the role of Solnix today will be Limsey. The understudy for today's Solnix performance will be performed by his wife, Limsey. Got some rubber tubing here. Oh, this is the, I think this is the cord for the controller. Interesting. That's Solnix right there. Nailed it. Darn this phone. Len? Limsey, come on. You're drunk. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 by 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Slothy, what's going on? See? You forgot Still, Ed. She is still drunk. Oh, you only had 6 shots? Oh, yeah, you're fine then. You're fine. You're fine. Limothy. Oh, you know what? I gotta turn on the bingo game, by the way. What the heck, Edward? What the heck, Yay! Yay! Sorry. Dweech. Slothy, how were your meetings today? You had some. Was it an interview that you did? Yeah, something was going away that when you stepped out of Annie's stream. I need some bingo today. I have a meeting and then I'm not working anymore. How was the interview? And did I get the job? Can I work for the mouse, please, and go on mouse vacations now? I said please. So I hope you choosed me. Apparently, they need to go back to the business and discuss if they're okay with you being remote. So 50-50. What? But you've been killing it, right? If I don't get it, it stops here. Oh, snap. Wait, are you saying that if you can't work remote, you're dipping? But they would prefer someone to be in LA. Oh, man. And you're not moving. You guys just put in a pool. Are they paying to move me to LA? Sheehan, how are you, man? What's going on today? I hope you're having a great day. So, right back at you, sir. No, like they won't put me through all the steps and things. Oh, okay. Gotcha. We are making a game cartridge, ladies and gentlemen. It's been highly suggested that I take 2 extra days off a week for the next 3 weeks. Really, Lem? What's going on with that? Just because you've been working so hard and you put in so much extra time? And they're like, okay, enough with the OT, Lemuel. Comp time, look at that. Ooh, Clint, that might be good. Oh! Hey, a sticker! Oh, a couple stickers. All right, look at that. We're making adventure! My boss would tell me to take some time off. Clint, how are you feeling today? How is the heap? Join me, Lem. I've got 3-day work weeks in October and November. I have enough time to do September and December too if I want. Wow. Like mid-80s for Clint. Been super stormy. There we go. We got that. Use with joystick controllers. And then we're putting on sticker number 1. Another sticker. There you go. Adventure! Oh, Clint got her email on Monday. Nice! Look at that. You guys be getting some emails. Yeah, Lemuel got his today. And I think Lem must have just gotten it because at the end of his stream, he hadn't got the end of his stream today. He hadn't received it then, so he must have just gotten it. Oh, about an hour ago. Nice. Yeah, I was in your stream lurking, Lem. Yeah, I was paying attention. Always watching. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Can someone send me an email? That sounds nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, everyone's so happy about the emails today. How are you, Falconer? Falconer, how was the wedding? I know you obviously made it home safely, but how was it? I know it was a wedding with kids, but Rumbleverse released today. Wow, that's right. That took a while, it seems. I guess it's just because we played that beta so long ago, right? We're making a cartridge, you guys. We are making a cartridge. Oh, wait, is that a thing? Lem's here screaming. Where is that? I feel like it's right. There it is. Boom. Thanks, Lem. Spot 24 for me now. The wedding was good. It was mostly me wrangling my 3-year-old the whole time. Was it a family wedding, Falconer? Was it a friend? Did you know the people getting married? Did you know of them? Or was it a mutual friend and you and Mrs. Falconer? I'm just extremely hopeful I don't get COVID from it because we're planning on going on vacation starting Saturday. Oh, nice. Where are you vacationing? What's going on with that? That sounds cool. Hey, just don't hang out with Chuckus, all right? Someone from a friend group of your wife's. All right. Was your wife in the wedding? Her seminary friends. Okay. We got an invite to a wedding in the mail a couple of days ago, and it says, no children, black tie event. I mean, I technically own a black tie, but I don't know if I own anything that would be appropriate for a black tie event. And I really don't want to buy something appropriate for a black tie event just for a wedding who I don't even know who it is. I think it's somebody that Sarah, one of her coaches or somebody. I think it's somebody that she knows from Beachbody. I have no idea who it is. But I am not looking forward to going to a black tie event. I'm doing my best to, in high school, because it was the 80s, I often wore ties to school a lot, just because. And I'm done wearing ties. Oh, she officiated it along with 3 of her friends. Look at that. I know, black tie event. Come on. Blech. Ain't nobody there going to be talking about video games. So I'm hoping if I frame it to Sarah, I can influence her subconsciously and be like, oh my gosh, it's a black tie event? Ah. The thin ties, Ben Palmer. One of our friends IRL rickrolled during the sermon. It was amazing. I didn't have a keyboard tie, but I definitely saw people that had them. I had a really skinny leather tie that I got from Wilson's at the mall. I love invites like that. It means I can mark no in the RSVP. I was tempted to just, because Sarah's gone until Sunday, throw it away and play dumb. Oh, I don't know. But that'd be a lie. Or B, mark no and send it back before Sarah. Looney Tunes in the 90s with the Warner Brothers stores in the mall. I wanted that Wile E. Coyote statue that they had in the store. Is there another bag 1 that I'm missing? Because there are a couple of pieces that I am not seeing. Actually, the Zumba convention that Sarah's at right now, they're having an 80s theme night. And I was like, I got some skinny ties if you want to wear them. I have some skinny knit ties that I still have from back in the day. I'm going to the beach on Saturday. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Nice. Actually, 1 second. 1 second, you guys. 1 second here. 1 second. I'm gonna open the TARDIS. It's a mess. And skinny knit ties are the bomb. Let's see if I can find my skinny ties. Oh, yeah. Hey, Tixta, how are you? Nice try, but we all know you weren't going to be fooling Sarah. You couldn't even stutter through a hypothetical, you adorable, love-struck human. I know. So here is... I had a pink one. I don't know where it is anymore. This is my skinny black knit tie from the actual 80s. And it's really short. I mean, it only goes to here, and that's before it's even tied. Wow. But if you want the 80s, these are my two favorite ties. I still have them. It's like a 10-year-old's tie. I know, right? This one, if I'm wearing something that's red, look at this. Is this the 80s? Or is this the 80s? And then this tie, I guess this is appropriate for building an Atari 2600, even though that was the 70s, I guess. And then this one was my very favorite tie. I think I actually, in one of my senior pictures, am wearing this one. And where's the tie? Look at this one. This is where it's at. Look at this skinny tie. This is sharp, right? And these are actual tie length. I don't know why this knit one is so short. Look at this one. This is fantastic. I love this tie. Why do I have these? Because at some point they're going to come back, right? At some point. Oh. But yeah, I had a pink knit tie as well. I don't know where that one is. And I do have, of course, because then it was the 90s, I do have a couple of ties that have like, one's got like Bugs Bunny on it. I had a blue suede jacket that would have gone well with that in the 90s. Look at that, Lem, see? Lem, it makes me a little sad that you had a blue suede jacket. And it's not that you still have it. You got married to an introvert that holds on to nothing. Yep, there was a second bag one all at the bottom. You can call attention to me. Oh. Here's another piece of paper that was included in the packaging. It's a piece of paper to let you know that they're using less materials to be aware of the environment. Lem, you sacrificed it for love. That's a man right there. That's a romantic man right there. Literally thought that was Solnix coming into chat. These are the pieces. Nope, apparently Lem married my doppelganger. You don't hold on to anything either. Are you sentimental at all, Lindsay, about things like that? Like I have in this closet, I was trying to clean out this closet. The TARDIS closet. Sarah at one point borrowed my alarm clock that was also a CD player. And she took it somewhere. I forget where she took it, and it broke. And she felt so bad that she bought me a replacement. It is in this closet because I am sentimental and I can get rid of nothing. I don't have any CDs for it to play. I don't use an alarm clock anymore. I use my phone. But that alarm clock is sitting in this closet because I don't have the heart to get rid of it. Because Sarah bought it for me because she felt so bad that she broke my other one. I am the extreme of not sentimental. I actually avoid anything I think would be considered sentimental. Or my 20-year-old journal. Yeah, man. Definitely that. But it's just crazy that the journal I mostly kept because it's got blank pages in it still. And I never know when I'll need it. I wasn't sure what I was going to stream today. I didn't know that I was going to start this. But the mailman, that's why we started late. I was waiting to see if the mailman was going to show up. Because I was going to do a makers and crafting stream, but we were going to make ducks to put on Jeeps because we're running low again. So I ordered 100 rubber ducks, and then I have to make the tags that go around them and tie all the tags onto all the rubber ducks. So I thought about streaming that, but they're not here today. That was the best story time with Ed. That was a lot of fun, Falconer. It was fun to kind of... I've never read them out loud or been... Even though it's not like I can't see your faces, but I can get a pretty real-time reaction from you guys. That's the only... I've never had like a live reaction from anybody. I have an unopened Bang energy drink and an unopened bag of Skittles I have on my desk because they were gifts from people I love. Aw. Yeah, Lem and I are the same that way, I think. Now, to be fair, I probably would have opened the Skittles. They would be gone. Also, the chocolate bar would. Can you find something more sustainable than rubber ducks? I feel like those get discarded a lot. Do they, Falconer? I don't know. I see them on all of the dashboards. Yeah, man. They better not get discarded. So far, when we've watched people find them, they've seemed very happy about it. Just your environmentalist side feeling squirmy. Well, if it helps any, they just get put on the dashboards and they make people happy. Oh, you have a supply of emergency Skittles. Okay, good. Good. Please cut out paper ducks instead and tape them with paper tape onto windshield. What? What if it's raining, Limsy? I don't want to like mess up any, like make something like, I wouldn't want like a piece of paper to get stuck to the side of someone's Jeep and then have to like, yeah, I wouldn't want that. I saved all my mom's records she had after she passed. Original Beatles album she bought with the money she earned babysitting in the 60s. I don't own a record player. Oh, that's cool, Ben Palmer. You know what, Limsy? You know what we could do if we were smart? I could hire you. Because somebody in here sure knows how to make a really good-looking rubber duck out of sculpting materials. Just saying. Limsy, I need 100. And go! Marshmallow ducks. Lick the duck, stick it to the Jeep. Oh my gosh, people would get so mad. That'd be so gross. But if you ever want to, if you ever need a little jolt of joy in your life, look up the hashtag #DuckDuckJeep. And it's mostly people excited that they got their first duck. And it's really sweet to look at. Limsy is being mean to Johnny. Polymer clay is plastic-based. Look at that. So I shouldn't have taken a bite out of it then and eaten it, right? Because I did eat the tail off, and then I fed the head to various children in the neighborhood. Sorry about that. Oops. That tracks. See? Leave a note that says, I would have given you a rubber duck, but it made Johnny squirmy. Why can't I use the sweary duck? The sweary duck. Sweary! I'm slightly bummed because 2 nights ago I made HelloFresh, and because the meals come with 2, I already had my meal for last night cooked. Which means I gotta cook for myself tonight. Too lazy for that nonsense. Child poisoning. Ed makes a bad joke. Lem, why do you think I'm joking? I guess there is no card for confessing to a felony, huh? Ed may have poisoned children. One, two. I was trying to get you out of an incriminating situation, sir! I said sir to someone yesterday, and it was a woman, and they, I think I upset them, and I felt bad. But I call everybody sir, I call everybody dude. I call everybody man, and I call everybody a douche. I won't, but it is an all-inclusive situation. Many of the first Atari video computer system game cartridges used just 2K of data. That's roughly equivalent to a single page of text. That's what I was saying. These guys copy my anecdotes, man. Oh my gosh. All right. So this is what we've built. Just a bunch of these 3 or 4 of these things, and then it's got like a green long piece here. And then when we put it on, make sure I'm putting this on the right way. Oh my gosh. About to check off marveling about Lego engineering. It makes the inside of the cartridge. Is the duck thing a Lancaster County thing? The first result about it from a Lancaster news site. I don't know where the person was that started it, Johnny, but it's all over the place. Ed literally told me to look it up. I am nothing if not a follower. Look up the hashtag DuckDuckJeep. Is that what you did? Look it up like on Twitter or Instagram. Don't Google it. I should have been more clear in my instructions. 100 hydrate from any man. We're not overwatching tomorrow. I think we might be rubber banditing tomorrow. I was so bummed when I realized I forgot that with this event, the Tracer skin that you can earn is one that they've already given out. It's not a remix of the one they already gave out. I was like, doggone it. I didn't know soon meant today. Braylon, how are you, man? Look at that. We made a cartridge. We made a cartridge for Adventure. Anybody here ever play Adventure? I never played it, never heard of it until Ready Player One. Annie, thank you for the lurk. You're not hip with the kids, Falconer. I refuse to believe it. Let's get a hydrate up in this piece. B-Dog, how are you, man? That's the second person to call Lem Len today. We can't all be as young as Annie. I know, right? But I found Bastion fishing in Overwatch Uno in the lab. That's hilarious. Overwatch Uno. My uncle gave me his Atari, and I loved all of these. Braylon. Yeah. I don't know anything about Adventure. Lem is hooked. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Humas are so inventive. Humans. Humans, Lem. It's humans. Night Driver and Yar's Revenge were my favorites. Yar's Revenge. I remember Night Driver. I remember Night Driver in the arcade at the mall. Oh, wow. That arcade was a pretty good-sized arcade, too. Yar's Revenge, I don't know. Stop correcting me, Placencia. You're not my dad. Lem, guess what? Surprise, surprise. You owe me years and years of cards. Frick. Hey, don't use church-safe swear words in here, child. Night Driver used those awful paddle controllers, yeah. There was a game we played that used the paddle controller called... Dear Mom, you got some splaining to do. There was a bandit, like they had like the black and white stereotypical bandit shirt on, the stripe. Kaboom! Where he dropped the bombs? Yeah! I think it was Kaboom, right? And you had to move the bucket of water to catch the bombs? I did like that one. Ka-freaking boom. Man. That's right. Church safe swear words. We all got them. I like it when I hear pastors be like, what the freak? I'm like, I know what you meant in your heart. You had 3 buckets. Every time you missed a bomb, the bucket was taken away. That's right. Wow, kaboom. That's so true, man. You remember. You lint liquor. Hey, Lindsay, you're not fooling him. He knows your heart. He sees your heart, Lindsay. And you got some more splaining to do. He turned in and be like, hey, oh wait, you subbed out a letter. We good, right? Exactly. Exactly. I always liked when someone at church would do like a parody of a current pop song, but, you know, make it about church. And then I would always giggle because I would be like, you know what that song's about, right? You know what that song is about, right? That always made me happy. I mean, it's cool that you know that song, but I won't tell my parents what that song is. Got to get the youths involved. I know, right, Braylon? The youths that also listen to the music unbeknownst to their parents. The Utes. So I believe we're making the Adventure vignette. And since I never played Adventure and I don't know anything about it, this won't mean as much to me. The youths are often surprised how much I understand their code. Right? Reminds me of the TikTok channel Creepy Cringy Lyrics series. I don't know. I don't follow. I'll hop on every once in a while just to see what my brother did and get a good chuckle, and then I'll hop off again. I watch. I mostly don't have TikTok or don't use it because it's much like the game Marvel Snap, where all of a sudden I realize it's 4 hours later and I should be sleeping. It's like, oh man, what am I doing? I gotta get rid of this. It's not a bug, it's a perk. Oh yeah, it's something, I'm telling you. But it's the same with that Marvel Snap game. I'm like, oh, I can play I'll play 2 games. And then it's like 4 hours later. The songs that guy finds make me wonder who approved the song to be published. I'm telling you, me. Oh, and this set, because Lego included, I think I mentioned yesterday, it was a bag, like a little bonus mini set. But it wasn't even really like a pirate-themed mini set. It was like a bag of extra pirate-themed pieces. So there were like things in there to make a skeleton if you wanted and stuff, but it wasn't like a set. It was just like a bunch of pieces. Kind of bummed about it, because I'm not the kind of person that can build without a manual. I don't think that way. So I spent, I don't know how much time last night, like, what can I build with these pieces? How do I do this? There was no answer. The internet let me down. You ever do a search for something on the internet, and after like the 3rd page, it's like, you've reached the end of the results for this. I'm like, wait, what? I found the end of the internet? Who knew? It would have been looking for instructions on how to build that pirate set. That's where it was lurking this whole time. What in the keep my kids inside? Right? It is adorable when I'm playing Beat Star, and then some songs are mostly just missing lyrics because they're cutting it out to keep it clean. Adventure! Another sticker. I was watching Panfred Nudo build the Sanctum Sanctorum set. And that's going to be the set that gets my Lego Marvel thing going, isn't it? That set is incredible. The fact that there is a door that you open and it leads to a portal to another world, and then you close the door, you slide a thing and you open it again and it's a portal to like the desert. Then you close it and open it again and it's a portal to the Himalayas. It's really clever the way they did it. I was like, doggone it, is that what's going to sell me on this set? It's pretty cool. So at some point in the future, we will probably be building that. We still do have a couple of Harry Potter sets to build that have come out in the last couple of months, I guess. But yeah, at some point, you heard it here. A little adventure base for the adventure vignette. Since we're on the 80s vibe, has anyone seen that Walmart has Trapper Keepers? Ben, when I was at my brother's last week, the week before, we were joking about Trapper Keepers, and then because my brother and his in-laws, they all have kids in school, they told me about that. They're like, oh my gosh, they brought Trapper Keepers back. And I'm like, what? I was like, are they the same like 80s designs? And they're like, nah, not really. Where do I store them when I'm finished building? So I've got this television set. You can see on the wall here, and then here. I've got some little shelves with my little Overwatch Lego sets on them. There's a television behind me that is on a... we went to IKEA last week, and I got 2 4x4 cubes. So it's 4x4, 4x4 twice. And I set them beside each other, and I set the television on top of it. And I've got some sets there. And then I've got some shelving here that's all Harry Potter, and then some shelving here that's mostly Harry Potter. So, and then the cooler sets like the jazz quartet, the flowers, the bonsai tree, the Lego map. Those are all so cool and not so obviously Lego that they are downstairs. So a couple of them are in the living room, some are in Sarah's office. And I will probably, when this is finished, we've got the entertainment center downstairs has the slots for different consoles. And like the PS4, we moved up here. The PS4 Pro, we moved up here, and the Xbox, we moved up here. So there's a couple empty ones, so I'll probably put this one, the Atari, in one of those slots. And the ones that are not at first sight Lego, we put downstairs. The Van Gogh is downstairs. So, yeah, we kind of, just depending on what the build is, we sprinkle it around the house. You like that? Sprinkle it around. But what's nice about Sarah is that she's not the kind of person that's like, you keep your Lego in your office. You can build your Lego, but you keep them in your office. I like the fact that she's just as excited about them as I am. She just doesn't want to build them, which is fine, because then I get to build them. She's really excited about the Office set coming out in a couple months. I am too. That's going to be a fun build. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think today was the first time that I know of, at least, that I was up here working. Harvey was out of his cage. He's back in his cage right now. I don't want to get crazy. But it was the first time. Usually, if I'm up here working and he's here, I have the door shut so he can't go run around the house unsupervised. And today, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just start baby steps, slowly but surely. So I left the door open, and I would just let him go downstairs, and he'd go downstairs and do whatever, and then come upstairs. And sometimes he'd be gone for a while, so I'd walk downstairs and see what he's doing, make sure that there was no poop anywhere. He did find one of my shoes, but he brought it up here, so we caught him immediately. Went slowly but surely, hoping to get him out of the crate for good. I feel like I'll just have sets in storage until we buy a house. The missus does not want that around our place. I can understand that. I can totally understand that. Which is why I like that they've come out with kind of like that artistic series where you can kind of get away with it in other rooms in the house. Like a lot of the flowers and the bonsai tree and even the world map that's downstairs, people don't realize it's Lego until we tell them. They're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, we have had compliments on them, and they still didn't know that it was Lego. So that's kind of nice. So I would recommend, Braylon, if you want to kind of sneak into it. I don't know. If she likes doing jigsaw puzzles, she might like putting together one of the flowers sets. And then it'll have that sentimentality. She'll want to keep it around. And here we go. Gateway drug administered. Now, that being said, Bray, she does. I got the bonsai tree from my mother-in-law because she really likes to put together jigsaw puzzles. And I was like, you know what? There's a good chance she might like this. It's a really nice looking... It looks really nice when it's done. So I'm looking forward to hearing back from her. The fact that I haven't yet might mean something, but I'm looking forward to hearing back from her as far as what she thought. They came out with an orchid, and that's her favorite flower. That's a nice looking build, too. I've seen that one. And yeah. There you go, man. Baby steps. Oh, that's the I think that's the golden chalice we were reading about, where that's the goal of adventure, to find the chalice or something. I think that's it. The orchid is really pretty. I want that one, says Clint. Matthew, if you're listening, hint, hint. I don't know about Matthew, but I'm not super good at gift giving, but I feel like I'm good at picking up on, they may not even be intentional hints, but just kind of like, oh, she said she wanted this. I gotta file that away. But if I don't have an idea, I'm really bad at gift giving. Like, I don't know what this person wants. Clint, how is Matthew at the gift giving? Does he do a good job? The grand piano and the globe are pretty massive when you see them in person. I haven't seen either one built. Excuse me. But the globe Sarah wants, actually. Pretty much like you. If he has an idea, it's a great idea. Otherwise, you're in charge. That's nice. I like it. A lot of times what we'll do is we'll just... for birthdays and stuff, Sarah much prefers to just say, let's just go to the Target, and our birthdays are just a couple of days apart. So she'll just say, let's just go to Target and we'll each just get whatever we want. The piano might as well be a coffee table. I really want the. I would like the typewriter, but a couple of years ago, one of the really good gifts that Sarah got me, she got me an actual old school typewriter. And so I'm like, well, I don't need a Lego one. I've already got an actual typewriter displayed. Sometimes we end up just buying something for the both of us for the home or something. Yep. Sames. Sarah's what's nice is Sarah's not huge on gift. She loves to give gifts. She is such a giver, but she doesn't like to get them. So it is like there's not, when it comes to gift giving, there's not really a lot of pressure around here. I never expect anything, and she doesn't want anything. I still get her stuff, but I've definitely been with people who do and put a lot of pressure on that, and man, that's not fun. I didn't like it. I am glad that the building of the actual cartridge, it was really fast, because I know we're going to build 2 more of them. So that actually didn't take that long at all to build the cartridge itself, and that's nice. That's one thing about when I built that big ship. You pretty much build everything twice because it's got the 2 wings on each side. It's usually pretty symmetrical in design, so you build one half of the wall, then you build the other half, and so there's a lot of, oh, I'm building the same thing again, just in reverse this time, when it comes to ship building or whatever. So it is nice that the thing that could be repetitive in this one is super fast. I thought the pyramid would be more repetitive. It did get slightly repetitive at one point, but it wasn't like I'm so sick of building these. It was just like, oh, this is easy. Rock this out real fast. Chuckus, how are you today, man? How are you feeling? What is going on? Good to see you. Chuck, did you have an Atari 2600? And if so, or if not, if you played on somebody else's, did you ever play the game Adventure? I never played it. Feeling better? Good. How was this morning? I know you said yesterday that mornings could be rough. Hopefully it was not a rough one today. The Adventure vignette includes a small nest with egg at the back of the castle. This is a nod to the fact that the adventure features the first ever Easter egg in a video game. I love that. You played the Atari 2600 as a kid. Nice. You aren't old enough for it, but your parents had it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I played Track and Field on it and Pitfall. Definitely remember both of those games. Pitfall was my favorite Atari game. You know the bassist in the Ataris? I don't think I knew that there was a group called the Ataris. What the heck? The Easter egg was the developer's initials. That's right. I definitely learned that from Ready Player One. Now I know. What kind of music would I expect from the Ataris? Clint Turtle. I'm going to guess ska. Sounds like a ska name. It does sound like a ska band. I'm telling you. I gotta tell you, I really like the idea of the nest with the Easter egg in there. The nest with the egg. That's a great... I have a request for the jump game developer. It should be our little photos landing instead. Ooh. Chuck, that would be awesome. I would love that. Like, sir, love the game. Couple notes. I'm going to have to look into whether or not you can clear the leaderboard. Because when the leaderboard is full of perfect 100s, it's getting cleared. And we're all starting over. Got to jump and put on YouTube so I can grab my tokens for that Mercy skin. Love you, Ed. All right, Braylon, I love you too, bud. Thanks for hopping in, man. Appreciate you. And also, there's Clemson got it? Yeah. Yeah, it was maybe 2 weeks ago, a week. It wasn't super long ago. But yeah. An A or B name needs to get in there. Oh, look at that. You're right. Or a Clin Turtle. Never. Ooh, Chuck. Chuckus. Plus, you would still be number 3 alphabetically. Just realized it's alphabetical order. I know, right? Look at that. And it's interesting to see that they don't take caps into account. You know what, though? To be honest, I was the same, Clint. Before Clemson made it, I just thought that Chuck had the number 1 spot because he was the most recent one to hit it. Yeah, it wasn't just you. My programmer brain assumed alphabetical sorting. See? Look at that. And it was correct. So it seems. Yay! Hey, programmer, how do I jump more goodly? A little castle. Adventure! All right, Clint Turtle. Get thine self a cold drink. I will have a warm drink. Oh, and to take the dog out since she's at work with me today. Oh, very nice. Oh, look at that. Season. I wonder if the number is decided before or after your little character lands. Yeah. I also have questions. Oh, she's asleep. She's asleep. I finally had to get a bigger container for the extra Lego pieces. And if you can tell me what it is, bonus points. What is that container, you guys? What was its original purpose? I bet Chuckus gets it for sure. Potato salad. Okay, maybe not. Now I'm wondering why I'd get it. See? Making that little, I think, is that a dragon, maybe? Lindsay honestly has no clue. All right. Let's see. I'll try to give you a hint. The first hint is the little nubs on the top of it, on the side here. Let's see, there we go. Stool sample container. The second hint is it is not intended to be. It is intended to be upside down from how I have it. It is not intended to be like this. It is intended to flip upside down. Although I do like stool sample container. I do like that. Chuck gets bonus points for that just because. It's because I liked it. Got nothing, really, Chuck. This is... One second here. Adventure! When you flip this upside down, it goes on top a spindle of CDRs. A spindle which I still have in that closet, but I was like, I need a container. I know, right, Chuck? You see, you should have gotten it, right? If I saw the bottom center of it, I would have gotten it. Oh, yeah, I bet you're right, because it's got the little round nubbin at the bottom. Yeah. Here we go. Look at this little vignette. Adventure! I like it. We got the dragon up front, the little chalice, the castle, the greenery, the Easter egg. I have one in my basement. Has your PS2 discs. The one that I took this off of has all of my comedy discs, my comedy albums. I am such a dork. People go into like Pirate Bay or whatever torrent service you use and download all sorts of things. I would download Comedy Central half-hour specials. So I use my power for good, or for humor at least. All right, bag 2. No shame in that at all. Although, and it felt a lot. I threw away all of them because I was like, well, these are all on YouTube now. I don't need to save these for posterity. It's hard trying to not be a hoarder. Ed drops a Lego piece. I'm going to pick up that Lego piece, and then I'm going to mark that off your bingo card. I would also use it to Download all of the Oscar-nominated movies once they were announced. Oh, I definitely marveled about the Lego engineering, too. I'm back with Rolos, FYI. Ooh, nice. You started Cult of the Lamb. Oh, my word. Chuck, I heard some crazy stuff about that. It sounds insane. It almost sounds like a South Park of video games. Is that an oh my word in a good way, or an oh my word they are really trying? It's really snappy. Ooh, nice. For a sim game, it really zips along. Doesn't waste your time, it feels like. Oh, that's cool. Really wish they had keyboard and mouse controls. That made me stumble saying it in that order. Thanks, Ed. It really threw me off. Get good. Do it. Never, Chuckowski. Do it. Do it. I don't know if this is COVID, but my eyes get tired and hurt a lot this week. Could it be allergies? COVID's weird, man. Ah, excuse me. What the butt? But regardless of what it is, Chuck, that sounds annoying, and I'm sorry about that. Sore eyes reported as most significant ocular symptom of COVID-19. Look at that. Look at that. And then look at that. Wow. That look. It's looking into my soul. Sloth, welcome back. What happened? What happened? Any adventures? Also, do you still have your job? Kept my smell and taste, luckily. I was blessed with a spectacular sniffer. I would be devastated. Yes, Sloth, continue your thoughts, please. Also, Slothy, how are you guys feeling? It seemed like you guys were safe and healthy as of yesterday. Hopefully, Andrew's thighs have continued to protect you all from illness. By the way, I now have a lot of work to get done on my basement to get ready for Vanessa. Okay, you're fine. Good. Is Vanessa a hurricane? Ooh, you get all Falconer's love and kisses. You guys were talking about Vanessa yesterday, and I have no idea who that is. I hope she's very quiet and has good credit. Oh, are you renting out your apartment, Falconer? I don't think I was in whatever chat you guys were in at the beginning of your conversation. So I didn't understand a lot. So I just watched it go by. I just read it and was like, I don't know what they're talking about. Renting out your basement to Chuck's new-ish friend? Wait, what? Is this a friend in quote? Oh, she's on your trivia team. All right, gotcha. I was like, ooh, Chuck has a newish friend? Oh. Oh, she's on the trivia team. Okay, gotcha. The recruiter has to go back and check if the business is fine with me being remote since their ideal candidate would be local. However, that's silly because they don't pay nearly enough for it to be a local position unless someone just loves to be poor and work for Disney. I mean, we've met people who are cast members, right? I do love the idea of Chuck going on dates in Falconer's basement, though. That would be amazing. That's a sitcom right there. Oh, Sloth just got a response. Sloth, you know we're invested now. You know you got to keep us posted. Tell us, right? Oh, she's going to copy it. All right. Ooh. All right. You know it's a good response if it's copyable. Got to call Andrew 1 second. Oh, man. Wait, we don't find out before your husband? What kind of a relationship is this? Oh, a healthy one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, tell Andrew first. I told you. It's above Ding Dong. Oh, that part. It's cute. They do get on quick calls with each other. Andrew, we're moving to Disney World. I'm going to read that as, it's above Ding Dong. I wish. I ain't got money for Nona Campus. Psh, he ain't moving to Disneyland. There's like a sauna in his office building or something. What? I mean, we toyed around with the idea of moving to California, but you have to have... That's such an upfront, give me all your money idea. World, right? Is Florida? Yeah. I always remember it because they're both in alphabetical order. So land is before world, and California is before Florida alphabetically. So land is California, world is Florida. There's probably an easier way to remember that, but that's how I remember it. Lem works in a meat locker. What? What the? Oh, Chuck, you know you're not allowed to say meat popsicle because of being a sex-based term. I remember California has more land and the rest of the world is close to Florida. Wait, the rest of the world is closer to Florida, Clint? I don't know, Ed. Europe, but then you've got Asia on the other side of. I don't know. I'm who am I? Name that film. I'm a meat popsicle. That's ketchup popsicle. Please don't ask how I learned that. Walt picked Florida because it'd be cheap. They literally let him create a township and run it himself. I love anytime you get those clickbait things that are like 20 hidden secrets about Disneyland. I'm like, yeah, I'll read that. I'll click on that. I'll read about that basketball hoop inside of the Matterhorn again. Hershey, PA. Clint spent a lot of time in Hershey. Yeah, sames. No fewer than 5 times. Or how they keep the mosquitoes at bay. Wait, what? I want to learn that part. Last time I was at Hershey was a long time ago when Creation Fest rained out and was held in Hershey. Oh my gosh, that's right. Kyla Bendrick raiding with a party of 4. What's going on, Kyla? Thank you so much for the raid. What's going on? Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Ed, and usually we build Lego on Mondays and play games the rest of the week, but the Atari 2600 came in, and I am impatient. I literally had this conversation with the director who did that audit. Kyla is Lem's friend. Okay, everybody, let's be nice to Kyla despite the fact that she's Lem's friend. We can't just assume because she knows Lem that she's, you know, let's not put assumptions on. Let's get to know Kyla and be kind to her before we make any snap judgments. Kyla, thanks again for that raid. I appreciate it. Let's check out Kyla.
Roguemice, what's going on?
What?
Come here.
Why does she sound like Slothy?
Roguemice. Come here. Come here. Why are you barking at me? Come here. Come on. Yeah? Yeah? What's going on?
This clip is the definition of tell your cat I said psh, 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 psh.
Yeah.
You sound, I know, right? Kyla, thank you for the follow as well. I do art streams and occasional video streams. That's amazing. Psst, 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 psst. It's not interesting. It's a variety of ways. Breeding, no moving water, maintain predator populations. They try to use as few pesticides as possible. I need some of those predators for our backyard. I also see my cats every once in a while. That's so cool. Limsey's like, kitty, immediate follower. Look at that. Thanks for popping in, Kyla. I appreciate that. How was your stream today? Are those pancakes? Oh, don't make me DoorDash Cracker Barrel. Come on, Kyla. Join the Salty Pancake Crew. Oh, that's amazing. Are you guys the Salty Pancake Crew? I know, right, Clint? Man, look at that. We've got a new friend, you guys. We are the Salty Pancakes. We are Salty Pancakes! I don't think that's probably the intonation or inflection that you meant. I've got bomber jackets and everything? Wait, what? IRL bomber jackets? She draws foods with moods. What? Lem got the first jacket. What? Vic Shadow Eyes? Thank you for the follow. That's an amazing screen name. If you're on my Patreon, I'll send you a Salty Pancake Crew jacket. What? I may have to actually follow her. I'm not being a good introvert today. What? Kyla. Facts. You're a terrible introvert, Lindsay. You give introverts a bad name. Oh, Kyla, if Lindsay says that, she means it. She means it. Lindsay doesn't say anything she doesn't mean, which is nice. And for a self-described people hater, you sure seem to like a lot of us. Oh, that's right. Also, Lindsay's a fibber, turns out. Lem, you are too kind, sir. Too kind, Lem. We tease Lem because we love Lem. I love Lem. La, la, la. What is your medium, Kyla? Do you draw like with a stylus in Photoshop? Do you use pencils and crayons? I was sitting here like it's way too quiet in here for some reason. Oh no, Ed! Oh, no Ed. Drullos, what's going on? I was thinking the same thing. I was like, we sure seem to be missing, like there's a disturbance in the force, and I'm missing a really hot Hispanic man in my life right now. And doggone it, here's Drullos now. The salty pancakes are actually Lem's fault? What? I draw with pencils, alcohol markers, pastels, acrylic, embroidery, crochet, blender 3. Wow. And that's why I need to come for the Ed pump up compliments. It's not just a pump up compliment, Drollos. It is the truth. Your sunflower shoes are amazing. Don't you come at me with those Christian cusses. Thank you. Keeps going. Drollos, did you have an Atari 2600? Now that Drollos has made himself known, we are going to do everything we can to make him not productive. Sorry about the firing. Gal dang it, as my grandfather used to say. That's who played Wonder Woman, right? I just realized what you were building. That's rad. I did not have an Atari. My first was the NES. All right, other than some PC games. Did you have a... We had a Commodore 64, I think? That had no memory in it. And so anything that you made was deleted as soon as it got turned off. Lem, I will not get out. Staying right here, man. Oh, that was Dag Nabbit that played Wonder Woman. Okay, cool. It's hard to tell sometimes. I forget names easily. All right, that was a bad joke. That's the bad joke bingo thing there. Okay, now we'll do it. Oh, I did say what the butt earlier. Sorry about that. Ed made a bad joke, Petey. Where do I unsub? Lem, there's a form you fill out. It's really long. You have to print it all out yourself, but you can only print it out via dot matrix. I knew my productivity would go down, but my mental health goes up. No Commodore. I can't even remember what the PC was. Look at that. Meanwhile, I consider Automod a close friend. It's funny to watch Limsey and her close friend Automod hang out because they'll sit on the back porch and they'll be out by the campfire, and then like every fourth thing Limsey says, Automod hushes her. It's like, that's dirty. Don't say that. And she was like, no. It was just a regular word. Well, I guess I'm here for a while. Where's my bingo card? Didn't we get the story time spot earlier? Oh, snap. We did get story time. I don't think I marked it off, though. When we were learning about bingo. Bingo. Learning about the Atari. Oh, man, I saw the one about Ed runs out of coffee and I got sad. I'm like, oh, I'm going to run out of coffee at some point. There it is. Seriously, it's gone. Know how we knew Ed be a lion? He said I was sitting outside with Automod. You know, like you do, Lindsay. Right? I don't think I know you at all. Sarah is not around today. Sarah is in Florida today. Unfortunately. Damn it. Unless she pops into the chat, but I doubt she will. I think she's at a Zumba convention buying... I think I know. She sent me a picture. She's at a Zumba convention buying shoes with her friend. and in the photo, she's making a very Gilly type face. Hey friends, we need 2 more people to play bingo, says Clint. Gilly is a character Kristen Wiig played on Saturday Night Live. I don't think you've mispronounced a name once since bingo started. Somebody came in, I think it was yesterday, the day before, I think it was a raid, and I said their name, and I don't know that I said it right. I doubt that I did, and I asked them, did I say your name right? Did I mispronounce your name? And they didn't respond. So I tried to get you that spot. Oh, fantasy. That's right. They called Kurt and I awful people. It was the Sweaty Eddies. That's... Man, Clint remembers. That left a mark. That left a mark, and I feel bad. Kurt and I sidebarred about it. Did you really? I sat there afraid to chat. No. What? I felt like they were just being silly heads. I got a Twitch whisper from Kurt, and I knew something was up. No. Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, I didn't want you guys to genuinely be like, ugh. Because I was like, I thought they were just kidding. I thought they were just being silly heads. Well, here come them jumps. I'm really bad at keeping this in the frame while I build it. Sorry about that. Fleeced John. One more bingo player, let's go! Has anyone against the wall ever landed on the pad? I've landed on the pad, but you just land on the very edge of it. Doubt it. Doubt you. Oh, dang. Chuck was with the burn. Jeesh. I love that crying toast that Clint has. That's a great emote. That's right up there with Arky's note-taking ghosty. My eldest son really enjoys the structure and order of building Legos by the instructions. I do too, Falconer. I find it very soothing. I don't really have to think much. You just tell me what to do, and I will do it to my best of my ability. My youngest son likes taking them and totally creating something new. I wish I had that. I wish I could do that. I was playing Lego with my little cousin years ago, and she's really good at building things, and we had this big bucket of Lego, and I literally made a flat floor and one wall. All the roasts are perfect. Artageddon, what rating with a party of 9? Welcome in, friends. What is going on? Artageddon it. You probably get that a lot. Sorry about that. Chad Fackler, how are you, man? That's how I live my life, Ed. Tell me what to do, and I'll do it. I'm a very good follower that way. I'm a very good worker. Artageddon, what's going on? What? You can play the guitar? What? How was your stream today? Zoltar with a sub, 17 months, getting close to a second Twitch, baby. Zoltar, thank you so much for the sub. Maxim, how are you? Cheers to you as well, friend. I like being told what to do, too. Now, whether I do it is another question. Zoltar, how was your interview? Art is a great guitar player. That's so cool. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you again for the resub, Zoltar. What the heck? Great, awesome, with the best company ever. As always, were you playing requests? Did you have a set playlist? The interview was okay. I'm turning down the job, though. Wait, what? Zoltar. Lem says smart move. I can just manage myself a little on the guitar. That's pretty cool, though. Artageddon, thank you for the follow. The company is bad, says Lem. He's too modest, says Chad. Art is really good. All right, Art. I know Chad Fackler. Chad Fackler is not an exaggerator. He's not Bear the exaggerator. He's Bear the truth teller. Too little pay for too little hours for too much work. Well, there you go, man. It's good to know that you knew what you wanted, and you just were able to say no. That's good on you. Or hairless. Or hairless.
Fire! Or electricity. Even an explosion. Anything to char that meat nicely, Woot.
The company has dubious practices as well. Lem just straight up calling out GameStop. Lem just called GameStop the Dr. Evil of places to work. The fur babies are doing well, Chad. I was saying a little earlier that earlier today was the first time I let Harvey out of his cage. And usually if I'm up here working, I'll keep this door closed so he can't run around the house unsupervised. And I kept the door open and let him run around the house unsupervised. And he did grab a shoe and brought it up here. But there's no poops anywhere. He didn't get into anything else. We do have a camera in a couple of rooms downstairs, so I'd look and he'd go into his cage, grab a toy, bring it on the couch and chew it for a bit, but not bad. Art is great at playing guitar, chatting with viewers, and doing all the requests he gets, even gets new songs if asked for. That is awesome. Just saying, I know enough folks that have or do work for them. Also, there goes Lem's sponsorship. I know, that's right. Zoltar, of course, man. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Hey, new friends, you can play bingo for free on stream. Get your card. we do have stream bingo going on, and I think Clint might have 10 people playing bingo on one of her spaces. Or she's just doing a really good job at keeping people informed. Yeah, he just wanted to fetch my slippers. That's right. That's right, Chad. That's because Z is the best DJ ever over at my channel. Nice. I'm just a good friend. Is that a Harley Quinn emote? That's kind of cool. Also, I turned on HBO Max today, and I saw that there was like on the front landing page there was Harley Quinn, like a new TV series or something, or maybe a new season of an already existing one. Either way, I was intrigued. Ten viewers have joined Bingo. Oh snap! Ed, did you see the Sim rework? Potential Shields coming back. I can't wait. Nope, didn't see it. Wouldn't read about it. I'm just joking. I didn't see that, Lem, no. New season of the cartoon? Yeah, maybe. I don't even... If she has a cartoon, I didn't realize she did. But, yeah, there was a big Harley Quinn splash banner at the top of it. Ed, you look like you need a sip of coffee or two. I probably do, Clint Turtle. Clint Turtle's trying to make me run out of coffee so that I can lament about the fact that I don't have any coffee. I think it's an R-rated cartoon, too. What? Oh, you mean for language, right? Or are you just being silly, Zoltar? It's very funny, but NSF... Oh, you know what? That actually might make me even more intrigued. I like it. Does that count as a complaint? Because it's killing me trying to trick him. Lem, that was a trick. Nah, man, that doesn't count as a complaint. Nice try. It's hilarious, is it? Penny from the BBT voices her. The BBT. The Better Business Trudeau? Oh, The Big Bang Theory. I've seen part of one once. And the laugh track, I couldn't handle it. But after we're listening to the Will Wheaton audiobook, I kind of want to watch it now. Yeah, I would watch that Harley Quinn cartoon. Did you guys listen to, speaking of HBO Max and Batman, did you guys listen to the Batman radio play? Like, if you try to, quote-unquote, watch it, it's just a still image of an old-timey radio. It's really well done. It's not bad. Even Anti-Gamer watches BBT more than me, even. Look at that. Will is great in The Big Bang Theory, also great in Eureka. Oh, that's cool. I've heard of Eureka. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what it's about, or yeah, I know nothing about that. What we got so far here? We're making a case for our Atari cartridges, you guys. It's on Amazon Prime. I suggest trying it. Have you ever watched Warehouse 13? I never have, no. Will was great in The Guild. What is The Guild? Man, I don't know these shows. What the heck? There's too much stuff out there. There's too much stuff. Too much stuff that's good. The Guild is my favorite web series. The Guild is a web series made by Felicia Day. I feel like I'm on the same. The needle on my record is stuck. I don't know who Felicia Day is. But I feel like there's too much good stuff out there. There's so much content out there. There's so much good content out there. And I'm like, I'm going to watch all of Survivor from the beginning. Felicia Day is also in your... Oh, yeah, okay. I do want to watch... I just saw that announcement that there's a Steve Martin documentary coming out on Apple TV. Of all the things to make me get Apple TV, I heard Ted Lasso is amazing. I really want to watch Mythic Quest, but I never wanted to watch it bad enough to get Apple TV. And then yesterday I saw that Steve Martin has a documentary being made about him on Apple TV, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting Apple TV. I never watched Tabletop, no. Felicia Day is the quintessential geek internet celeb. I thought that was... What is her name? She was at E3 a lot. She hosted The Soup for a little bit. She played Ross's girlfriend on Friends for a spell. And as an online gamer, you need to watch The Guild. I hear Ted Lasso's really good, Falconer, but I've never seen it, so I can only go by what I've heard. But I've heard good things. What is her name? Doggone it. She's really funny. Aisha Tyler. Thank you, Ben Palmer. I thought she was the quintessential geek internet celeb. So Eureka is a sci-fi comedy about a secret hidden city housing the smartest people on the planet. Is it similar to the Mike Myers series, whose name I've also forgotten, where Mike Myers plays everybody? It's all about tabletop games. He has celebrities come on and play games with him in each episode. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty cool. I think he talked about it in his audiobook. Gotta go, guys. Have an awesome rest of the stream. Artageddon, thank you for hopping in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself, friend. And hopefully we'll see you sometime soon. Blame Zoltar and Chad. I do. Also, thank you, guys. There's one episode of Tabletop Games that has Fargo from Eureka. Oh, yeah, I don't know Eureka. And Hero's friend from NBC's Heroes. I think I remember watching that way back in the day. I don't think I watched the whole first season, but I think I remembered liking it. That's Save the Cheerleader, Save the World, right? Is that where Hayden came from? Is that where we first saw her? Hero seasons 1 through 3 was good. I heard it got not as good. Heroes had 4 seasons, then it was Ninja canceled on a cliffhanger, and yes, Hayden, but not the first. I enjoyed them playing Last Night on Earth. She was the cheerleader. The first Remember the Titans with Denzel. 4, nope. Lem didn't go for season 4. But I mean, Heroes was where she like broke, right? That's what she's like known for. Oh, my tum-tum. My tum-tum making a noise. Yeah, okay. That's where you first saw her, Lim? She played the daughter of Denzel's coaching assistant. Yeah, I think she's known for breaking out in Heroes, then blew up with Nashville. Oh, she was in that. I never saw that. I guess I haven't seen as much. Felicia Day was also on the reboot of Mystery Science Theater. Really? Wow. The name is familiar, but I can't figure out why I know the name Felicia Day. Unless I'm just thinking of somebody else. Just by the name. Red-headed, very pale, goofy goober. Lem! Hey, what I didn't say anything to you. What are you talking about? Oh, but pretty. Oh, okay, thank you. Never mind. If you follow it up with a compliment, then I'll let you say whatever you want. She was in Dr. Horrible. Really? I did watch that a couple times, way back when it first came out. So of course I've forgotten everything about it. Boy, that was. Thank goodness for the writer's strike, man. That was awesome. I love that. Lem, that's the most accurate description I've ever heard about Felicia Day. Kudos. She's on Supernatural. Sarah watched Supernatural a lot, so I, by default, was in the room while it was on a lot. Mostly the first part of it. I feel like the later seasons, I either didn't follow it as much or Sarah binged them when I wasn't around. Their name is Charlie. Hype train, hype train, hype train. Wait, hype train? What, Ben Palmer? What? Ben Palmer getting hype. Having a little hype train of his own. Charlie sounds familiar, but I can't picture who she was just by the name. I think Palmer's over caffeinated. He's having a great day, man. I support it. I want that bingo. Is that standing in the way of you and bingo, Ben? A hype train? Excuse me. Palmer is where my oldest lives now. Palmer, Alaska, Lem? Is that it? Palmer, Massachusetts. Felicia also started the YouTube Twitch channel Geek and Sundry. I've heard of that, but I think I thought that was an internet store. Really bad, Chad. For someone who enjoys nerd culture, I really don't take in very much of it, I don't think. Unless it's got anything to do with comedy. I know, right, Chad? I felt really bad that Gabe was appearing at Red Rocks, and my very first reaction was, that's where Bill Burr's new special was. Yeah, that's right. I need to stay in and watch more stuff. What is the Guild on? Where do you watch the Guild? That's the thing too, is half the stuff I don't know where it is. Tubi? The internet. So is it on YouTube then, Lem? Is that what it is? Or is it like on Vivo? Or they had the Guild on Netflix for a long time. Now it's, I don't know now. Oh, okay. Like, I'm so bummed that the new Weird Al movie is on the what channel is it? Not the Hulu channel. It's on the, it's like the default app on everyone's television. The Roku channel. Was it the Roku channel? I forget what it is. I was like, oh, bummer. I mean, I know it's, I think it's free. I don't know. But I'm just like, I don't want to install another app on my televisor. Watch out, there's a new Weird Al biography movie And he's played by Daniel Radcliffe. That's coming out. And I believe it's coming out very soon. I love the Roku channel. Are you being serious, Chad Fackler? I don't even know what's on there. I just always thought the Roku channel was like Chips reruns. And maybe you love Chips reruns. I'm not judging. Channel 818 on it, the best. Red Green Show, 24/7. Man, someone showed me the Red Green Show once, and it was one of those situations where I could tell they were really into it, and they really thought it was funny, and I felt really bad that I didn't. So I didn't want to, like, dash their hopes. My agency represents Roku, and people love the Roku channel. What the heck? I guess I just don't know what's on it. Oh yeah, Lem, you can just post that link in the Discord if you want. Letterkenny is one of those shows too. You need to watch multiple... Oh, trust me, we watched multiple episodes. I just... Yeah, it just didn't hit me the way it did them. Might be able to find the Guild on Hulu. Really? Oh, there's that link from Lem. WatchTheGuild.com. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, look at that. We made a little cabinet. Little 80s-ish cabinet. We can put adventure in here. Hey, look at that. It fits great. Look at that. Oh, I have to put adventure on top because alphabetical, right? That's pretty cool. Never mind, Link is broke. Oh no, Lim. Oh no. Oh no. Moving on to bag 3. And we need 8 of these. Adventure, getting Ready Player One vibes from this Lego set. Zoltar, I was saying earlier, I never played Adventure. I never even heard of it until Ready Player One. So yeah, I definitely don't have that nostalgia link to it, except for Ready Player One. But I do like that our little adventure tableau vignette. It's got a dragon. It's got the little chalice that you're supposed to find. And then on the back, they put, because to celebrate the fact that it was the first game with an Easter egg, a little nest with an egg. Thought that was really clever. Let's put that on top here. Yeah, Chad, I never even heard of it, dude. I wonder if the guild is, if people have put it up on YouTube. Or, you guys can probably get it from Shenanigans websites, right? The dark web, what's it called? Torrents. Bag 3. Well, I found 2 bag 3s, so. Did anybody watch... Doggone it. I'm going to forget the name of it. It was a television show produced by Worldwide Pants. which is the David Letterman's company, and it was called the Knights, Knights of something, and it was about a ragtag group of people, and the whole first season was about they were going to rob. I feel like it was a famous singer, David Bowie, or someone. It was someone, a celebrity. And each season, it was going to be them trying to do kind of like an Ocean's 11 type heist, robbing someone famous. It was really funny. But it nobody watched that show, and it went away. But it was so good. It had such a good cast. That's you every time you try to tell a story, Falconer. You forget all the details, the main points. There was this guy, and he was trying to do something. Yeah. There's this thing. The Knights of... Yeah, I forget. Every time. I feel your pain, Falconer. I feel your pain. You can buy the Guild DVD on Amazon. Can you watch it on Amazon Prime? Can you purchase it to watch? Only says DVD format. Man, it's got to be somewhere, right? It is on YouTube. There you go, Chad Fackler. All right, all right. Oh yeah, you can just post that link in Discord if you want, Chad, and it'll go through there. Unless you were trying to type Diva's name and you accidentally forgot to put a space around the period. That happens a lot around here too. Just search on YouTube. It's there. Yeah, now I'm intrigued. Now I'm intrigued. Especially now that I know I can't get it. Now that I know that they don't want me to have it. The Knights of Prosperity. Thank you, Rockroll Martian. Yes. Man, that was amazing. You can just put it, Zoltar, in stream chat. Check out their music video. Do you want to date my avatar? What? What the... There it is. Song Chad mentioned. Thank you, Zoltar. Thank you, man. Clemson Mac, how are you, man? Atari build. Yeah, man. No worries, Zoltar. Doing well. Wrapping up a few work things. And ignoring my begging dog. This was the first console. We had like a Pong machine. But this was pretty much the first console, yeah. How about you, Clemson? Did you have an Atari 2600? And did you play Adventure? Because I did and didn't. It was a hand-me-down, but we did have one briefly. Look at that. You guys, I can unclench now. Okay. Definitely played Tanks. Yeah, didn't Tanks come with it? I feel like Tanks might have come with it. Or at least when we got it, that was one of the games that we had with it. Combat. That's right, Ben. That's what it was. You did not have Adventure. You had so many Start 2600 games, and yes, Tanks was one. Look at that. Combat was the one I was thinking of. I don't think I played Tanks then. My brother was so good at freaking Combat, man. It drove me bananas. Asteroids, Tanks, Night Driver, Pitfall was my favorite game. And we didn't have it. Our friend had it. So we had to go out to his house and play it. But man, I loved the mess out of Pitfall. I think we ended up with it just because they played it so much they got sick of it. So they let us, quote unquote, borrow it. But then we just kept having it. Okay, computer, stop becoming self-aware. What? Air-Sea Battle was the counterpart to it with the planes and boats. Is that... No, that was Barnstormer? Barnstorming is what I'm thinking of. Clemson Meg. No, I don't know No Escape. I don't know No Escape. I know, right, Chad? E.T. My friend, another friend had E.T. And I remember I was such a huge E.T. fan. And I was so excited to play it, and I remember just being so confused. I was like, what is it just me, or is this game dumb? What in the world? I was like, yeah, Mom, never mind. You don't have to get me that. You could beat E.T. in less than 20 minutes, Zoltar. Wow. Besides baseball, I remember No Escape. You threw rocks at the ceiling of a temple to fall on your enemies. What? It was dumb. You were Jason the Argonaut. Really? Okay, that's funny. Yar's Revenge. Somebody else mentioned that, and I didn't know that one. I feel like I want to say Yar's Revenge was mentioned maybe in the Ready Player One book. I feel like I've heard about it recently, but I don't know. Maybe there was a special on the games that made us or something that where they mentioned it. But that sounds familiar, but I'm pretty sure I didn't play it. Breakout was a good one. It was very briefly in Ready Player One. Okay. That would make sense because I read and listened to that book and movie a lot. Battlezone, I had a Spider-Man game that was awful. Wow. Yeah, I definitely don't remember that one. I remember playing The Empire Strikes Back, and you were fighting the AT-ATs. That was a fun one. And then you'd get the Force. There was one called, I think, Maze Craze that I liked a lot. And everybody, it was like a maze. Everybody was in the maze, and you had to race to get out of the maze. Elevator, I think that was the name of my games. You were a spy escaping enemies on an elevator. Zoltar, you had Maze Craze? Man, I loved that. I remember our friend had it, and we would play it a few times, then everybody would get sick of it, and they would all go out and play it. I would stay inside and just continue playing it. 24 of these. Like a real gamer. 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 24. The Crash Crew barbecue. Oh, man. I am instantly hungry. Somebody, I think it was Annie Mandu that was in here earlier, was at the end of his stream, he was going to make ribs. Now I'm hungry for barbecue. We're doing well, though. How are you, friend? A year or so ago, I bought the Atari Vault on Steam just to play those old games again. Chad, was it horrible? I feel like going back would be really hard. I seem to have that effect on people. I'm making ribs tomorrow. Doggone it. Man. We had a dresser drawer full of organized 2600 games, standing up, not thrown in haphazardly. A full drawer. Wow. Who, Zoltar, was it the kids that kept them organized? Was it you? Was it your parents? I'm off from the firehouse for 2 weeks, so a lot of barbecue and smoked food to be made. Oh. Dude, you deliver, right? Oh, please say yes. Very nostalgic. It's fun to go back sometimes. Oh, it was you, Zoltar. Nice. That would have been me, probably. Maybe not. That would have started off being me, and then after like a week, they would have been thrown in there haphazardly. I'll be honest. I'm in New Jersey. That might be a long delivery. I will wait. I will wait patiently. You've been organized with, it's always been kind of organized with your games, but nothing else. Wow. I was like that with my movies, my DVDs. I kept them in alphabetical order. Clint smoking some meats with zucchini. Oh, you guys are killing me here. Oh, this was a 2 times. This was a 2 times. I am so hungry now. Not gonna lie. Man, I'm dieting right now and you're making me hungry. Right? I'm like, oh man. I totally did that with DVDs. Then I had kids and a wife who didn't get it. Yeah, I think it was... Sarah and I were like, I wouldn't get upset about it. Like if Sarah or if they would get put back in a different spot, I would just put it back where I keep it and then just move along. It never annoyed me, but it was funny that we were married for years before Sarah realized I kept them in alphabetical order. You didn't alphabetize your movies, but you did sort them by genre. The only way I did that is I kept movies and television shows separate, and that was it. But I did think about doing that. Ben's building 2 rec techs now. What is a rec tech? Alphabetized and genre. Wow. Funny you should ask. Pellets right now. I'm looking at a trailer smoker currently, and my business side of things might be kicking off sooner than expected. Oh, snap. Overachiever. Too much sorting. Even Zoltar's like, okay, settle down. Mine were organized by which one I watched last. It would be on the top of the heap. The kids' movies got all jacked up, but the geeky stuff is still pristine. You know what I didn't like? Is that when Disney started releasing their VHS tapes in clamshell. So then it would just... They were so much bigger than the other VHS tapes or covers or whatever you want to call them. And it just really jacked up the way everything looked. Yeah, it was cool. And you know what? Today we got a follow-up email from the guy who the crate went to. And so the first email we got, it had it was like his application or his submission to stack up. And then today, Perky Daisy sent me an email that was his response to getting it. And he and his kids are really loving playing the Switch, and that was really cool to see. Yeah, the follow-up email was really cool to get. It was them in their house. It was him with his kids. So that was awesome to see. But how? I mean, I know that you're off from the firehouse for a little bit, but how's it been going, man? You been staying safe? I hope. I really like that they included the knobs that came on the side of the on the console. It's got the 4 levers, and I remember that one of them broke off of ours, and so in order to get it to reset or whatever it was, we had to stick a butter knife in there and just jiggle it around. Hey, thanks for the alert, Clemson. Been really busy ever since the name and content change from D-Train. Life's been more hectic. Really, it's made like that. It's like a noticeable difference. I mean, I assume it's a good hectic, but that's awesome. Wrap or no wrap on the ribs. I'm cooking so much more. That's so awesome, dude. I love that. Yeah, I don't know what a wrap for ribs is either. Is it like a shawl? Okay, so that's cold. All right, what are we doing here? Let's make sure we're doing the right way. Honestly, it depends on the rack. If it's a nice meaty rack, I'll wrap them to keep time. If it's a normal amount of meat, then no. Yeah, what is the wrapping? I've never heard such shenanigans in my life thus far. There's a method called the 3-2-1. 3 hours direct on the smoker. 2 hours wrapped in foil with butter, brown sugar, and sometimes maple syrup. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. I couldn't even finish reading it. I'm getting so hungry. We don't have a ribs place here that delivers, do we? I used bourbon honey instead of syrup on the last rack. Wow, this poor jumps. Oh. And I'll tweet you some pictures of the last ribs and pulled pork I did. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. People out here trying to kill me while feeding me. I'll take it. Right there. All right. Over these 2 weeks, I'm doing a rack of baby racks, pulled pork, beef ribs, and probably some poor man burnt ends. I have an addiction. Oh my gosh. That's a great addiction to have. Man. I wonder if there's another bag 3 I'm missing. Maybe. Oh, these parts are rubbery. Poor man ends with hot dogs or chuck roast. I haven't used this in a long time, so let's use it to say absolute jack squat. I wonder how long of a message I can write. Long enough that Ed won't read it at all? Maybe, maybe not. Good jump, Ian. Sheehan, 73. Haven't tried the dogs yet. Sounds so weird to me. Yeah, these are Gushy. I like it. Also, I like the word Gushy. 2 of those. All right, we're missing a little gray axle. Just look around. I don't remember hearing anything fall. Let's check the bags. Let's say everyone scream. Ed used the word of the day. Gushy. Oh, it's still in the bag. Don't throw away the bags, you guys, until you're done. Pork belly burnt ends are delicious, but I got guys at the firehouse that don't eat pork, so I made the chuck. Nice. Killing me here, man. I'm really curious to see... Oops, did that wrong. why we have these little rubbery, gushy bits. What they're going to be. If it comes from an animal that's not humanoid, I'd consider it under the right circumstances. If you're ever in western Massachusetts, I have an open door policy. Knock on the door and open. I'll make you a fine meal. Ben, we might have to take you up on that, man. We've never been to the Northeast, and we definitely want to go. So it's definitely on our list of places to visit. You got little gushy bits here. Ben, I travel a bit. Sir! Lem, that invitation was for me. Road trip, stop in Jersey on the way up to Massachusetts. I don't know why I thought you were in the Southwest. Crash crew. I don't know why I thought that. Probably because I'm really good at paying attention. Lem, you will not take it on my behalf. What if he runs out? You will. If you take it, you will bring it to me on your way home, Lem. Sir! Us barbecue make more than enough all the time. Oh, man. Oh, man. Then I will describe its delicious... I guess I'm going to B-dubs tonight, right? I know it's not the same thing, but I'm trying to think of what delivers that might have anything close to that. Yankee Candle Flagship Store, great huge Big E multi-state fair in September. One of the last Stephen King shows just filmed about 40 minutes north of me. Oh, very nice. That is Stephen King earlier up there. Speaking of which, I've gotten... I'm trying to remember what the last Stephen King book is that I read, because up until that point, I read everything he put out. And then, you know what it was, is when he started doing ebooks, like, this is only available as an ebook, I started to slip a little bit. B-Dub's Vivo Boneless tonight. BOGO. Ooh. Look at that. Yeah, ignore Vivo. Vivo them boneless. Yeah, I prefer the bone-in. Too much breading for you. Yeah, I'm kind of the same, Lem. I like the bone-in. Delurk. Thursdays is BOGO boneless wings. Tuesdays is BOGO half off. The math is weird. Now I'm adding smoked mango habanero wings to the menu this week with all this wing talk. Oh, man. Can you do bone-in in one? I guess it just depends on the wing and how it was cooked and whether or not the meat falls off the bone. I tweeted you a pic of the wings I did, too. What? Nice. Doggone it, man. I think I'm having wings tonight. That's the thing about Sarah being away. It's really easy for me to just order out and eat horribly. Because I don't care. It's just me. Although I did have HelloFresh the last 2 nights, and it was fish. It was a very light meal. So that's okay. It was only like 640 calories, so that's not that bad. And then I ate a bunch of them organic oatmeal squares and made up for lost calories. I had half a fried chicken and a cold bean salad for lunch. Ooh, there you go, Lamb. That sounds good. I always like when we get the pieces that have the smooth side, because that means we're getting like it's usually like the finish, like an outside the finish of an outside portion. So it means we're going to see some progress. I started logging my food and counting out stuff again. It's a good accountability check, but I hate that I just wrote down 6 strawberries and Clemson. The same. Like, it does make a difference. It really, really does. But I was actually counting out good and plenties, because I really wanted to make sure that I was doing it right. I'm like, all right, only this many good and plenties, because that's a serving size. But it made a difference, though. Somehow I can eat a whole roast chicken in a sitting, but only half of a fried one. It's that fry, right, Lim? That's got to be it. Got that crispy breading. I do like all of these colors because they're all going to get covered up. But it is fun to look at in the meantime. The place I get it from barely does breading on it, but probably... Oh, interesting. When I was single, I would eat half a rotisserie chicken and an avocado as dinner. Oh man, that sounds so good. Rotisserie chickens. Those are fun to eat too because it's kind of like you're at medieval times and you just use your bare hands and just go crazy on it like some kind of madman. Sarah and I will definitely do that. We'll order a rotisserie chicken and we'll just go at it like wild wolves. And then you look back at the carcass just laying there and you're like, what have we done? What happened here? Anti-gamer buys them and backs away. Just had to go throw a spaghetti squash in the oven to roast. Come back to food talk. Ooh, man. I do like a good spaghetti squash. And they're so easy, right? Set it and forget it. Well, hopefully don't forget it, but you know what I mean. Coming along. Kinda. Making a Greek spaghetti salad for dinner. Ooh, very nice. My dad used to make amazing beef ribs, so huge you felt like a caveman eating one, holding the bone in your fist and just gnawing on it. I love that. So good. Boy, I am so easily influenced, man. I am so hungry. The snack drawer is empty. Stares at the 4 cases of chili lime Taki chips in the corner. Yeah, well, Zoltar Flintstone. Boy, the fact that this is a 1-to-1, I definitely remember this being a lot bigger than this. How can I nicely write in an email response? If you scroll down half a page, you'll find your answer. I mean, just send them the link to, let me Google that for you. The picture of your dog on Twitter was super cute. Oh, thanks, Kurt. He's a good boy. As per my last email. Ooh, there you go, Clint. There you go. I don't even know what Taki chips are. Save me from myself. If they're that good, then don't send me the danger. Usually I'm all for snacks, but I do not like Takis. I don't know what those are. But they're potato chip Takis. Isn't that what they called the first movies that had sound? Let's take a sip of my coffee here. Yeah, we already have bad joke, Lem. It's like freaking Paul up in here. Oh, I got Rock and Roll Martian to react. That's all I want in my life, man. If I can get Rock Roll Martian to step away and make a little face, I feel like I did a good thing. I made a good joke, Petey. Oh, Clemson lurked earlier. 26. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah, that's right. A couple people did, and I totally forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder. 26. Someone lurks. I haven't run out of coffee yet, Clemson. Maybe about a third full. I savor. Oh, Lamb. Oh, nice jump, Lamb. That's how I got my best jump, was that really slow fall. Whoa. I had a good chump, and Lem smoked mine. Ooh, I'm 2 away in 2 spots. 2 97.92s in a row. The original 2600 was 13 by 9 by 3.5. I guess as a kid, it just always seemed bigger, you know. Ooh, that's gonna be a bad one, Zoltar. It's already so bright in here. Alexa, make the room yellow. I mean, the light bulbs are yellow. I don't know how. I guess it's kind of yellowish. All right. Rainbow is not an option, unfortunately. Just one color. Alexa, make the room red. Also, it doesn't help that I've got this light turned on to make it brighter here, so that'll also take away from the ambiance. And it's also really bright outside. The window right here, so that's also making it a little more... Limsey, if you are still within the sound of my voice, just a heads up that you are getting a mention in the this week's episode of Married to the Games. Your Alexa's trying to repaint your room. T-Rex, how are you, friend? What's going on? Gamer Bob UK, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hey, T-Rex makes an appearance. Kaboom. Matthew, what's going on, man? Oh, we got it, Ben Palmer. We got it, man. Oh, you know, just hanging out at work. Nice. What am I doing? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of the fact that it doesn't let me know if anyone is hosting. So I always feel bad because I don't want to seem ungrateful, but I genuinely do not know. We're going to see A Day to Remember in a few hours, like we're 14. There's no dying today. Alexa, make the room violet. Or rage quit. Alexa, make the room violet. There you go. It did that second time, yeah. T hit the host button. Yeah, you can definitely rage quit Lego. If it just starts to go really bad. Let's see. Where is the host? There it is. Got hosted. Boom. Quit changing the color of my room too. Monkey hat. Oh, we got a winner. It's Clemson Mech. Nicely done, Clemson Mech. Nicely done. Alrighty. Well, here we go. End game. Let's go ahead and start another one. I don't know that we'll get a bingo, but just in case. So let's see. We're getting hosted. We know that. Here's a free space. T is still here. I blew 4,900 channel points for a number I didn't even have on my card. Kurt's so good. Ooh. Look at all these jumpers. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. By the skin of your butt cheeks. Greyhound. Clinched onto the edge. Oh, here comes Sheehan. Oh. Oh. Oh, random sing. There we go. There's a lot of flat pieces. Right, Sloth? Let's see here. Random sings. There we go. Here we go. Almost time to go home. I know, right, Clint? It's almost time for me to order food. I shouldn't. I know we have a ramen dish from HelloFresh, but I'm definitely saving that for Sierra. Because I know she likes her ramen, as she says. Hey, T, take care. Thanks for popping in. Always good to see a friend. I hope you're doing well. Love to you. Gotta prep for work stream. Take care, Lemuel. I kind of like this. So we've got this here. Oh, 10 viewers playing bingo. We've got that red one by on top. But then when we put a bunch of flat angled pieces on top, it gives it that really sleek look. That's kind of clever. $34.38 gang unite. 34.38 bros. Your lighting is different today. It is slothy. I've got this light turned on so we can see the Lego pieces better. And then the current color is violet, but it's a really bright violet, and also it's bright outside, and so the window makes it so any lighter colors are really hard to see during the daytime. So if it's like a yellow or an orange or something like that, it won't make a lot of difference in the daytime. What's the range of colors your lights can do? Is it 56K combos? I don't think it's quite 56,000 combos. It's just one. It's just a light bulb that changes colors. But there are actually two of the same light bulbs. If that makes sense. Ooh, Alexa, make the room green. She's trying. It's spinning around. Alexa, make the room green. There we go. Oh, you can kind of tell a difference there. I know, right? Work. Dang it! All right, so this is going here. Oh, okay. Yeah, ever since yellow. Been a little questionable. All right, there we go. Coming along. Just want to see her sweat. Alexa, make the room yellow. Hey, there you go. Bag 4, everybody. A bag 4. Oh, that's just normal color. Yeah, that's one that when you look at the light bulb, you can tell that it's yellow, but on the camera, it just reads as bright. She can't do black, nah. I mean, I'll see what happens if she... Alexa, make the room black. See what it does. Yeah, it's like a really... It's almost the brightest one. That's weird. Alexa, make the room chartreuse. Oh, there we are. There's that. I'm really going to have to paint my walls white. As soon as you did that, my feed hitched. We got you. That's chartreuse for sure. Oh, and you thought Alexa shut down the stream? Well, I guess we won't have any technical difficulties today. I hope not. This should be the easiest load on the computer as possible. Cover the walls in mirrors. I'd really like it to happen, though. Sloth would really appreciate some technical difficulties if we could work that out, please. Adventure looks great still. If anybody was wondering, it doesn't look any worse. It looks great still. Sloth, when do you guys go to another puppet show? I feel like it's been a little while since you've mentioned one. Did you guys take Chuck to go see a puppet show? Oh, they're making a movie. Wow, good for them. They closed Jurassic Puppets the week before he was here. So do they... So are they not always running a show? Like they'll do a show and it'll run for a bit and then they'll take a break? I wish the puppet show thing was in more places. That sounds so fun. Alexa, make the room coral. Oh, I got a ding ding. Oh, that's very pleasant. We didn't get to do anything with Chuck. I mean, you got to watch movies with him while he sat in the back of the room. There's that. They have seasons. Jurassic Puppets was their last show of the season. Okay, gotcha. Welcome to Jurassic Puppets. We had such a wonderful time, too. That's what's sad. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that you guys got to hang out. And, I mean, come on. You got a great story out of it. Like, if Chuck lived here, oh, man, we would hang out all the time. Zoltar kind of digs the coral lights. Look at that. Look at that. Well, would you look at that? Hey, do you guys want to pet on stream? I'll get him to show up. 1 second. Batman, want a little treat? Well, hi. Look at this little happy guy. Hey, bud. You want a treat? Yeah. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? No? You want a treat? You just want a treat? There you go. Pet on stream. Look at how he eats. He eats like a Muppet. I love that so much. It's fun to give him stuff that's crunchy. Pet on stream. Good boy, bud. Good boy. You got the sneezes, bud? Good boy. Good boy. Batman will take the potato chips. He loves potato chips. He likes... Oh, you know what, you guys? I'm gonna go get a popcorner. So you guys can watch him eat a popcorner because he eats like a Muppet. Okay, you guys ready for some cuteness? 1 second. Oh, snap. Okay. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Come here. Want a popcorner? What is what noise? Okay. Come here, Batman. Oh, there's Selena Kyle back there. Look at that. Oh, it's the air conditioner, Slothy. Batman, want a popcorner? Want a popcorner? Come here. No, eat up high so we can see you eat like a Muppet. Yeah, bud. He snorted like a little pig. He's definitely a little Dobby baby. Sarah made a picture where half of it was Batman's face and half of it was Dobby's, and it lines up kind of perfectly. I'm drinking Perrier out of a slim can, and I feel fancy. Hey, bud. Want a little bit more? One more. His demeanor is very Dobby Sloth. Very much so. We've said that on a lot of occasions. Yeah. Very unsure, very nervous. Definitely so. He's just chilling. Now he's underneath the desk that the Lego are on, because he's waiting for me to drop one. Knock on that. There we go. I feel like there might be another bag 4. Hey, Selena. Yep. So many pieces. Oh, I should probably eat, huh? Slothy, definitely. Keep yourself sustained. Show you what we're working with here. Look at this mess. Look at the jumpings. Batman. What? 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 The freak. Oh no, Harvey's crying downstairs. Because he hears Batman barking. Batman gets him so worked up. Batman, don't make Harvey psychological. B-dubs arrived. Oh, snap. What? Oh, you mean... Gotcha. Timmy once again has fallen into the well. Batman, come here, bud. You're all right. B-dubs. Wait, did you order B-dubs, Clemson, or are you saying that's probably what Batman's barking at? Because I haven't ordered it yet. Oh, Harvey is crying and crying. I assumed it was Batman, but man, I do want some now. Right. I'm telling you, man. Today's stream brought to you by friggin' B-dubs. All right, if you're going to order B-dubs tonight, you can do so if you tweet them and say, hey, watching Ed's stream sure did make me hungry for B-dubs, and then maybe we'll get a B-dub sponsorship. Never mind, that's too much work. I don't care. Some people use their power for good, some people use it for evil. I use mine for free B-dubs. Do you think B-dubs has stream partners? I know, right? They should, the bunch of jerks. I bet they make a gaming chair. That'd be hilarious if they made a gaming chair. But then again, a lot of people make gaming chairs that you wouldn't necessarily expect. Got to play some Overwatch last night with Solnix and Limsey and Clint Turtle. That was fun. It's nice to play Overwatch with other people off stream because I feel like I don't have to scream and be like over the top. I don't feel like I have to be that way when I'm streaming. It just kind of comes out. I think just because subconsciously I've got the entertainment. I there's that, you know, I gotta keep things interesting and moving along. But when I'm just playing with friends, I'll still chat and talk and make noises and stuff, but it's definitely not the scream fest one might think it would be. Everything is more relaxing off stream. So true, Clint. Clinton speaks the truth. Not a lot of Symmetra talk, Clemson. Unless we go up against a Symmetra. But, yeah. It's slightly different for sure. Oh boy, I don't know if I could be more animated. That was a good jump, Clint. I missed that one. Oh, someone came back for more popcorners. What's a girl got to do here to get some technical difficulties? For slot. You know what's funny? Last night is when we were streaming Overwatch, right when I hopped off stream, the game was still up, even though I wasn't playing. And within maybe 3 minutes, I got an error message, and it said they had dropped an update in the middle of the day yesterday. And so yeah, just in the nick o' time. I only have 2 on the board. You must have a great bingo card. Oh, I only have 4. Only 4 for Sloth. I bet Clemson wishes he only had 4. But the rest of mine are related to money and hype trains. Yeah, we don't want that. I don't think it's Josh Stapleton Day today. Related to money and hype trains. That's a great... Alexa, make the room dark blue. That's super dark. 5,000 channel points redeemed. Man, it is a very deep. It's a pure blue. It's a true blue color. I do like the color, but again, it's not reading right now because of brightness. Once winter gets here, it starts getting cold. Stop! I have to yell it to cancel it every time. Alexa, shuffle music by Weird Al Yankovic. You're welcome. Alexa, stop. I should have muted my mic when I said to stop. How do we get an achievement or trophy to pop? It's going to be a tough one, Zoltar. I don't know that we'll do it today. That worked perfectly. You're welcome. Was it the new song from the Lego Star Wars soundtrack? Scarif Beach Party? I feel like you're causing technical difficulties for Drollos, but unfortunately... Oh, listening to Jurassic Park. Look at that. I think the Lego set would have to be an actual trophy. You know what? We kind of have one here. If you think about it, there is one in here. Kind of. I guess it's a chalice. It's close to a trophy. Stop. Open this link I sent you. It's totally not a virus that will cause technical difficulties. Because it's sloth, I trust it and I will. Jurassic Park by Weird Al is one of those songs. There's a few of his songs that totally didn't know the original. I had no idea there was any such song as MacArthur Park. .crashmysystem.com. I did get a wrong number text today, and I'm pretty sure it's spam. Yeah. Those are becoming quite a popular. Batman, stop it. Turn off my computer. Whatever she'll make. Alexa, make a fart noise.
That was a funky one. Try asking me for a cheeky fart. Or say random.
For a cheeky fart. Alexa, can I have a cheeky fart?
Here comes a cheeky fart. Shall I play another fart sound?
Yes.
That was a deep one. Try asking me for
That was a deep one, she said. What the heck? Oh, Trollo's got a squeaky one.
Try asking me for a squishy fart. Or say random.
That was a silent one. That's hilarious. Jack got to hear a big fart. Okay, Alexa, stop.
Alrighty.
Oh, I forgot about this. Tea Earl Grey hot. Alexa, ask Sam Jackson for the weather.
No, I won't get you the motherfucking weather. Just kidding. Let me see. The current weather is 76 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Tonight, we can look for clear skies with a low of 53 degrees.
Did you hear that? I told him F outside. Alexa going nuts over here. Oh, that's amazing. You're all welcome. That's funny. Oh, does he do that too? Alexa, ask Sam Jackson for a joke.
Why'd the chicken cross the road? Because I was chasing that motherfucker.
You guys can hear that, right? Oh, I hope you could hear it. That's funny. Oh, you can just say, "Hey, Samuel," really? I did not know that. Turn off my computer. Sloth going for it. Big time. All this pretty orange getting covered up. Bye. Hey, I'm taking a page from Old Turtle's book. That's why she's the winner. Oh. That popping noise is coming from me. Somebody is saying something in one of my chats. Never gives me crap like Sam does, right? I know, she's always so nice. Let me see. What's going on? It's from the Google chat. Oh, nice. Good news. Everything is fine. I just wanted to have technical difficulties. I know, right? Nice try. Sometimes you gotta take the game into your own hands. I'm number one for a reason. Oh, Clint Turtle. Clint Turtle taking us to school today. All I'm saying is, if Ed puts the wrong piece on, that counts for me. That genuinely should be one, is Ed puts a piece in the wrong place. I don't have any idea what in the world I'm even making right now. Because it's an Atari console. It is technology. Oh, there you go. It's a good way to look at it, Sloth. There's no off button on that old sloth brain. I'm telling you, man. Okay, I need food. You and me both, Slothy. You and me both. Alright, so this is going... They're trying to... There's a lot of arrows on this page here. Really trying to tell me where this is going. Okay, so right here. A lot of components. Pretty sturdy. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Let's keep talking about food. Because I'm obviously a self-sadist. Self-masochist? Self-sadist? I don't know. Mike, grilled burgers and dogs. Ooh, Clemson. Yeah, man. Hot dogs, to clarify. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I'm out. Yeah, not Labradors. Weirdos. Thinking about begging or convincing to go to B-dubs. Nice. Will Sarah take much convincing? Should make some chicken a la Zoltar. That is a good dish. Pepperoni and Moz stuffed chicken. Ooh, that sounds good. I have a recipe on Chad's food blog. Didn't you know, Ed? I did not know, Zoltar. I did not know that. Ooh, your first guest chef. Very nice. I feel like this is one of those builds that there's so much that goes into the inner workings of it and like just the structure and the foundation of it that it has the appearance of moving slowly, but then once you start putting the outside touches on, I bet it goes really fast. Almost made it the other night, but General So's instead. Ooh, that sounds good. Three, 43, 0. What? Clinton, you all right? I think Clinton is about to hike the ball. Keep an eye on that, Clinton. Chuckus, how's work going today, man? That's all right, Clint. I laid my notebook on the keyboard. Oh, how's the what now? How's the work going today, Chuckles? It's okay. Bad week to be sick. Really? Big projects? Are they, for the most part, finished? Like, is there kind of like a... Okay. Finally. No. Oh, and a big laugh, and then no. Oh, no. They'll be going into the fall, unfortunately, but my team's part of it is going well. Okay, good. All right. Look at that. Even through illness and adversity, Chuckus kicking booty. The trick is to have good teammates. There's also that. That makes a huge difference, right? I don't know what these greenish, bluish little pieces are. I feel all the other colors, the red and the orange, are going to get covered up by the build, but I feel like the bluish colors are going to be something, and I'm very curious to find out what that is. Trying to stay caught up on, not caught up. I told Sarah that while she was gone, I was going to try to rewatch the first season of Stranger Things. We're trying to catch up because we both hear that season 4 is really good, but we'd never finished season 3, so we just started over from the beginning. And while Sarah was in Kansas visiting her brother, they rewatched the first season. So I'm trying to rewatch the first season while she's gone to kind of catch up, and then we're gonna probably try. That's one of the reasons that I never. There's so much good content out there, and I spend my time rewatching shows I've already seen, or I'm never gonna catch up, right? And I guess I should just accept it. I don't know. Just have so much FOMO, but at the same time, I like rewatching stuff. Plus, I forget so much that I kind of do want to rewatch all of the. And they're not huge long seasons either. It's definitely doable, but I definitely want to catch up with the Strangers. And I don't know if this is the final season of Westworld or not, but there was such a long time between the first and second seasons when it first came out. Season 2 started, and Sarah and I were so lost. We were like, we don't remember anything. So we were both like, you know what? They're taking their time putting these seasons out. Let's just stop watching it. And when it's all done, then we will rewatch them all. So I don't know what's going on with that show. All Stranger Things. A lot of people got lost of Westworld. You had to take notes on yeah. I really liked it. We both really, really liked it. But yeah, there was so much time between those seasons. And if they did a recap, it did not help. I Am Groot shorts came out yesterday, hoping to watch tonight. Really? Are they like animated shorts or like the CGI live action shorts or what the heck? Oh, and She-Hulk is... You know what? And we're so out of it with the Marvel stuff because that's another thing we're going back and rewatching and trying to keep up. We haven't watched anything new. I thought that She-Hulk was already out. I really like, what is her name? Tatiana? I want to say Tatiana Masley, but that's probably wrong. The girl from Orphan Black. Man, Orphan Black was an amazing show. Animated shorts. In season 2 specifically, they had the narrator POV for the audience experience time dysphoria. So you never knew when he was experiencing something or in what order it was. Really? Yeah, we watched the first episode of season 2 of Westworld, and we were like, we are lost. We're not going to watch this until it's done. Tatiana Maslany, she's your crush. Really? She's a really good actor. Just wanted to say that I've watched all Westworld, only a couple episodes behind right now, and I really like the new season. Feels more like the first season. Drollos, is this the last season? I kind of hope it is, just so we can start watching it again. Also, I really miss watching Barry. I love that show. Is Barry finished? That's such a good show. Doggone it, man. Second season was fantastic. I think it might be the last season. I'm not sure. Oh, I need to watch Barry's latest season. Yeah. We never finished the first, and it's another one that's like, you know what? Let's just wait till it's all done, all out, and then we'll just binge watch the crap out of it. But Sarah and I both really liked Barry. I really like it when super comedic actors surprise you with something totally different. Kind of like Jordan Peele and his movies he's doing. Regardless of what you think, I love that it's something so different from Key and Peele and Only Murders in the Building Season 2 is going right now as well. So much great content. Oh, that's right. I saw that it was out. But Sarah and I haven't... That's another one that we like watching together. There's so much good content out there. We're never going to catch up, are we? We're never going to catch up. You know, and it's not like it was back in my day when the summer was just reruns. Nothing new came out. You just watched reruns. And then in the fall, all the new stuff came out. And then in the spring... it was all done, and you got a chance to breathe. And now there's just new stuff coming out every day and a half. I can't keep up, Mia. You're killing me, Lisa. Video games, funny enough, kind of fall into that summer lull. Yeah, isn't that weird? If your game gets pushed past spring, may as well save it for holiday season. Yeah. Unless you're lucky enough to come out when nothing else does. And then you kind of get that little break. Pepperidge Farm remembers. What? Last big release was Elden Ring, really. Yeah, I feel like another reason that I don't mind doing this for a stream, or I was going to do Duck Duck Jeeps today and make craft ducks, is because there's not anything gaming-wise that's really jumping out at me right now. Which is why I also was toying with the idea of going back and replaying Telltale games. Because, I don't know, man. I'm no good at Rumble versus, or multiverses or Rumbleverse. The old commercials back in my day, the old guys saying they remember old things. Oh. There's a Twitch integration with Cult of the Lamb. Chuck, I've enjoyed looking at content, but I don't know if that I would actually enjoy the game, as at least for me. It names cultists after viewers. That's pretty cool, though. I might have to give that a shot. I like that part. I like a good Twitch integration because I really like keeping you guys involved. It's so much fun. I like that it's $25. All right, we're putting this on carefully. Carefully, Icarus. You know what? Those blue pieces that I was like, these are going to be used for something. They totally got covered up, man. I was wrong. Went back and picked up Hitman 3 during this lull of new releases. Turns out, pretty good game. Yeah, those are kind of fun, right? All right, you guys. All right. I'm gonna see how big bag 5 is. I'm probably gonna stop here. Just want to look at. This is what we have so far. This is what we've made. We made the base. And we made adventure. We made a really nifty cartridge cabinet. Which are cartridges in there. And we made a really nifty diorama of adventure. Plus, let's not forget the very first Easter egg. Come on. More of an involved build, or did you make fun stuff first? The build is really neat. What a good idea. Yeah, I really like it a lot. And I was saying, like, building the base of it here, it's going to seem like it's going slow just because you're building the base, but then once we start building everything around it, it's going to go really fast, and my idiot self would just want to buy the console to display. I know. Right? But yeah, I really like it a lot. I like it. I am not mad at it at all. But yeah, we will save the rest of this for Master Build Monday. I say the rest, the next part of it, because I don't think we're going to finish it on Monday. But, yeah. Cool little finish to it. And, unlike the original, it's going to have a cool little video game, a classic video game scene inside the, hidden inside the console. Spoiler alert if you didn't know that. But, yeah. Hey, I gotta give some props to you guys, and then I gotta order some food. Gamer Bob UK, thank you for the follow. Artageddon, thank you for the follow and the raid. Zoltar, thank you for the resub, 17 months. Vix Shadow Eyes, thank you for the follow. Kyla Bendrick, thank you for the follow and the raid. It was great meeting you. We could put a little raspberry pie in there. What? A little raspberry pie. I'm very confused, Clemson. I didn't even run out of coffee today. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Tomorrow, maybe Rubber Bandits? I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll do something. But until then, take care of yourselves, you guys. The microcomputer, not the food. What? I'm so confused, Clemson. All right, I feel like Clint's angry toast right now. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Clemson, do you smell burning tires? All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out today. I love you guys. You guys are the best. And I will talk to you soon. All right? Have a great night. Know that I love you. And yeah, I'll look forward to next time. Take care. Loop a Raspberry Pi.